Har Har Mahadev. In today's episode, we are going to hear about the glory of Shiva Purana. The Shiva Purana itself is the creation of Lord Shiva himself. The mystical wisdom crafted in words, molded into 100,000 shlokas, divided into 12 samhitas, and first revealed in grace to the creator Lord Brahma, who relayed it to his favored son Narada. Then it was relayed on in succession to Sanat Kumara and Vedvyasa. The latter condensed the massive volume into 24,000 slokas, categorized under 7 chapters, namely Videshwara Samhita, Rudra Samhita, Shata Rudra Samhita, Kodi Rudra Samhita, Uma Samhita, Kailasa Samhita, and Vayuvya Samhita. The enlightenment with the mysticism of Shiva Gyan was truly possible only for Maharshi Vedvyasa. He could abridge the original text of Shiva Purana to make it sharp and focused. By the grace of Lord Shiva, he was able to remove the diluting impression of a voluminous text carried to impart that enlightenment to others in digestible form. Later, he visualized the entire epic of Mahabharata in his mind. Upon suggestion of Brahma, Maharshi Vedvyasa dictated Mahabharata to Lord Ganesha, who penned it down non-stop. Maharshi Vedvyasa then imparted the knowledge of Shiva Purana to other scholarly sages like Suta and Shuka. Sage Suta revealed the mysticism and glory of Shiva Purana to other holy men through a discourse. Suta was the son of Romaharshana and a favored disciple of Maharshi Vedvyasa. Revelations by Suta. A great many sages and seers have converged on the holy center of Prayagraj, situated at the confluence of Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati by the will of Lord Shiva. Sages headed by Shaunaka approached Sage Suta and requested him to reveal the glory of Shiva Purana to them. Suta gladly accepted to oblige the holy group. Thus spoke Sage Suta, beginning his narration. O saintly men, you are seized by the desire to know the glory of divinely supreme Lord Shiva. Hear this. There is nothing more of value and blissful than reciting or hearing Shiva Purana. The entire essence of Vedanta is contained in the excellent Shiva Purana. It dispels all sins. It affords the attainment of the highest truth, the Brahman, hereafter. O Brahmins, the great glory of Shiva that destroys the sin of Kali Yuga unfolds itself in the Purana and yields the fruits of the 4 varieties Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. He who reads a single stanza or even half of it piously becomes free from sin instantaneously. He who reads every day as much of Shiva Purana as he can with devotion and alertness is called the Jivan Mukta, that is, a living, liberated soul. He who observes fast on Chaturdashi, that is the 14th day in the lunar fortnight, and conducts discourses and comments on Shiva Purana in the assembly of the devotees of Lord Shiva is the most excellent of all. He will enjoy all worldly pleasures here and attain salvation hereafter. The sacred rites performed by a man who regularly reads or listens to the Shiva Purana are effective millions of times more than usual. He who reads the Rudra Samhita portion of Shiva Purana with pure and concentrated mind becomes a purified soul within 3 days, even though he might have killed a Brahman. He who reads the Rudra Samhita 3 times a day near the image of Bhairava, refraining from useless talks, shall get all cherished desires fulfilled. The Kailasa Samhita is even greater than that. It is of Vedic status and stature. The meaning of Pranava, that is the sacred syllable of Om, is amplified in it. O Brahmins, Lord Shiva knows the greatness of Kailasa Samhita in its entirety. Vyasa knows half of it, and I may be only a quarter of the same. A part of it I shall tell you, since it is impossible to say everything. On comprehending it, people attain purity of their minds instantaneously. The devotee who observes fast on the Chaturdashi day and reads that Samhita under the Bilwa tree is directly identified with Lord Shiva and is worshipped by the gods. The other Samhitas are no doubt the bestowers of the benefit of fulfilling all cherished desires. These two Samhitas are particularly excellent as they are full of divine sports and divine knowledge. The Puranic lore at the time of the first creation was conceived by Lord Shiva, contained 1,000 million verses. In the Krita Yuga, Vaipayana and others condensed it into 400,000 verses, which in the beginning of Dwapara Yuga was separated into 18 different Puranas. Of these, the Shiva Purana contained 24,000 verses with 7 Samhitas. Thus, the divine Shiva Purana, with its 7 Samhitas, stands on par with the Vedas, according salvation more than anything else. He who reads this Shiva Purana, complete with the 7 Samhitas, devotedly is a living liberated soul. Some texts also says that Suta narrated the Puranas to the sages led by Shaunaka, assembled in the Naimsharanya, which is located in the present-day Uttar Pradesh. Before going to the first Samhita, the Vidyusha Samhita, a segment called Skanda Purana segment is also included in the Shiva Purana text. They are actually from Skanda Purana. But since they are about the greatness of Shiva Purana, they are also often included in Shiva Purana texts. The Skanda Purana segment. On Shaunaka's request, Suta continued with the tale of Devaraja. We will continue with the Devaraja's tale in the next episode. Thank you.